how can we find out then if we are experiencing such entities, and if so, what can we do to resolve these issues in our own lives?
First of all, always one has to discover where you come from. You understand where is, shall we say, the center of your being. And when you discover the center, you realize with it that you are the same as everyone else.
Yeah.
There is no one that is separate. You are one with the whole of the creation. Then you begin to recognize and to find, shall we say, the healing for all, forgiveness. You understand, forgiveness clarifies what is self and what is other. The great teacher.
Do you have any tips or advice on how we can discover the center of our being?
Always there is review. One cannot see oneself clearly until one looks for self. When one sees oneself as they are, without, shall we say, self-criticism or self-pride, one starts to see where one can improve, where one can support others, where one can belong, and in the belonging begin to lead to the degree one has, shall we say, found the pathway. One begins to share what one has discovered. In doing so, you begin to see yourself with greater clarity. Shall we say also, perhaps one of the greatest meditations of all is simply to stop the internal chatter. The mind that continually comments on everything around. This is good and that is not good. This is bad. This person is my friend. This person is not my friend. You understand? All those commentaries cause the very thoughts that provoke them to arise as reality from which you are bound to respond to. You understand, the truth seems to prove itself. But what is the truth? You understand, if you stop the mind, and all the meditations in the world are attempting to stop the mind. You understand, silence is what is called golden. The silent mind, the silent, non-responsive, non-reactive will cause, shall we say, the anxiety, because anxiety is sitting on in a position where you are looking to see what will go wrong. You are asking yourself, this has wrong and that is wrong, and what can happen, and this is dangerous and that is dangerous. So what happens is you live on a world where you do nothing that is takes any form of risk, as if by doing so you will survive longer. But for what reason? You are not even already alive. You are living only by breath. But experience you are not having. And there is no purpose in, shall we say, engaging in the physical reality. And such anxiety will draw to it the very things that the mind is focusing upon.
Thanks for watching. We hope this content resonates and with your help raises planetary awareness. If you're interested, join our database to receive exclusive access to full-length video content. Go to channelingmercredan.com/subscribe or click the link in this video's description.